Hello and welcome to a new tutorial from SIG. In this video we are going to test our system which we created throughout the last couple of tutorials. The transfer of our configuration to Flexi works in the same way we know from the basic functions of the FSD. So we connect our system, transfer the configuration and then run the system. Now I switch to logic editor. Here you can see how all sensors and switches which are cascaded in our loop are evaluated by just one bit. So if we change the status of any of our sensors, for example by pressing the emergency stop push button, the Flexi loop save input bit changes its value from high to low. Our configuration works exactly in the way we intended it. If I now release the e-stop, you can see that the configured flashing mode is working correctly. Without the flashing mode being activated, the lamp would be on permanently if a reset is required. In the Flexi loop window, we can also see two new buttons compared to the offline mode. The first button, which I'm going to explain, is the diagnostics of the cascade button. In case of an error, for example a missing node or wrong cabling, this function helps you to determine where this error actually occurred in your safety chain. If I now disconnect one loop, we can see that the station stops working, and with one click on the cascade diagnostics, I can see after which node the connection is broken. The other button is for the restart of the current cascade. By clicking it, the Flexi loop cascade performs a complete power cycle. Another function I would like to mention in this context is the disable tamper protection function. To show this function, I need to disconnect the station first. You find the button for this function in the Flexi loop window. By checking the boxes, you can allow the FSD to accept other node types or fewer nodes than you configured. With this function being activated, you could remove or replace one or more nodes in your system without reconfiguring Flexi loop. However, only use this function if it is absolutely required for the implementation of your application, as it represents a higher risk considering the safety of your cascade. If the disable tamper protection function is deactivated, Flexi will always stop the machine whenever a change in the loop configuration is detected. That's it with the online tutorial of Flexi loop. We transferred our configuration and tested it online. Furthermore, we got to know the specific online functions Flexi loop offers. In the next video, I'm going to explain the Flexi loop power concept.